Hey guys, it's me, Sonia, and I'm back again with another video, and we talking about how to accomplish goals today. So listen. I had a quick little goal that I got done and out the way this year, and I was super excited about it. But that's not what I came here for. I came here because I was reflecting on the things that I did to make this thing happen, and I wanted to share it with y'all because I think it's gonna help you out, okay? So I was trying to do it was like a nutritional framework class teaching you how to think about your ideal nutritional desires and how to eat healthier and all that kind of stuff, because one of my goals is to be healthier at the end of this year by doing different things like weightlifting and all that kind of stuff, but also definitely eating much better. Okay. So anyway, it was a class and I got the goal done in such a short time. And I was just like really excited for myself. And I was like, okay, so yes, I know all the things about goals and stuff like that. And I help people all the time with getting their goals done and creating those goals. But sometimes I struggle with completing goals. Listen, because I'm human. I'm not perfect, right? And after completing this goal, I was just like, what did I do differently? How did I get this thing accomplished with little to no problems? Let me not lie. And I realized there were about four things that I did specifically for this goal that I think helped me see it through to the end. Okay, so let me break those down for you. But before I do all of that, I want to do something. I want you to stop and then write down at least one goal that you have in mind for this year. What do you want to see happen this year? Okay, go ahead and write it down below. Go ahead. You're doing that now, right? Okay, all right. So let me get into these four things. And I got my notes down here. Let me get into it. So, number one, I wrote a clear, smarter goal. Now, I have talked a lot about smarter goals, bigged up my favorite productivity guru, Michael Hyatt, a million times. You could catch those videos. Maybe I'll link it. But I wanted to lay that out one more time. I made my goal smarter. I made it specific, measurable, actionable, risky, a little bit risky. It scared me a little bit. Time bound, exciting. It was exciting to me to see the end of this goal. And then finally, that last R, relevant. I made sure it made sense for the life that I had going on at the time. Okay? So I made sure that my goal was exciting. I made sure that it was smarter. All of those letters. Okay, I made sure of that because I knew I really wanted to hit the ground running, and I wanted to make sure that it was very clear what I wanted to do with this goal. So I was able to write that out, and I was like, yes, it's gonna get done. It's gonna be done by the end of this month, January 31st. That was the goal, right? Okay. So then two, I scheduled it. Now, a lot of the times people create these really amazing goals. They're very specific. They're doing exactly what they need to do. And half the time that is honestly half the battle. Actually writing a goal that you can follow, that you can have action behind. That is really half the battle. So cool. But sometimes people stop there. And let me tell you, that's not where you stop. The next step is to schedule it. Actually schedule times for you to do the thing that's going to get you to the end of this goal. So for instance, with this one, I actually scheduled times that I was going to listen to the videos and do the homework that was involved with it. Thankfully, this was a evergreen class, so I could do it whenever I needed to or whenever I wanted. So I made sure that in my calendar, there were slots saying, do nutritional framework, okay, homework. I made sure of that. And then I made sure that it made sense for my month. Did this make sense for what I had planned? What was going on, right? Because I'm looking ahead and I'm kind of seeing what my month looks like, okay? Now, the third thing is the real thing here. Well, actually, all of them are real things, so you know. But anyway, this one, I did my weekly review. I talk about this all the time. Like, it's so important to actually review your week. Look and see what the week past did so that you can know what to do in the next week, right? So I looked at my week, I looked at what was going to happen, and I saw what I got done in the week before, and I made adjustments. So, for instance, maybe I said that I was going to do 2 lessons on Tuesday and Thursday, right? Well, then something came up and I had to have a meeting on Tuesday or Thursday. So, you know what I did? Because I had a weekly review, I knew, oh no, I'm going to have to shift that Thursday time to study and shift it to maybe Wednesday. Or maybe, oh, I got extra time. Let me do more than one lesson on Tuesday, right? So again, doing that weekly review allowed me to see where I needed to change things. And I think that is the main thing that we have to realize in intentional living and really paying attention to how we're doing life, is that life doesn't have to be a stringent routine. You have a framework to live by. You got your morning routines, you got your evening routines, you know, you got your different appointments that you put on the calendar. But life is gonna happen, and you have to be able to be flexible, and you have to have the tools in place to help you be flexible. So I did a weekly review. And then finally, I celebrated and I reflected. That's how I was able to figure out, oh, these are like really stringent things that I did, or really key things that I did that I do with all of my other goals, but I did it a little bit more hardcore this time. Perhaps I need to go a little bit more further with those other goals that I had. I celebrated. It was a small celebration because it was a really small goal, but it was a like, I did that. Go me. But yes, I made time to celebrate and reflect, because it's so important that we're, one, celebrating our wins, but then two, also reflecting on wins and losses so that we can figure out, well, what do I need to adjust? What do I need to change so that I can be better the next time? Okay? So, what did I learn in all of this and being able to get this goal done so quickly? I learned a couple of things. One, I learned that I can do it. And I think that is one of the key things that that is going to propel us forward when we're trying to get things done, when we're trying to get goals done. The fact that I was able to get it done, it built my confidence to be able to do bigger things this year, right? So it's so important that we are winning and then celebrating those wins so that we remember, oh, you know what? I was able to finish that goal. So maybe I can do this new thing. Maybe I can set this other thing up in motion because I was able to kill that other thing, right? Actually setting goals, accomplishing them, and celebrating them shows you that you have the ability to get that stuff done, okay? So I have a little suggestion for you. Go ahead and figure out one quick goal, something easy that you can do quickly so that you can know that you are able to finish some goals out, okay? Now, we are getting to the close of the quarter. Can you believe it? We're already almost in the second quarter. Like, that's so crazy to me. We're almost in the second quarter of the year, and I know maybe you didn't get a chance to set up your quick win goals or any goals for that matter. Well, guess what, y'all? It is not too late. This year is not a wash. You can start today. And I have something exactly for that. I got something called the quarterly reset. It's a quick little thing that you can do in 90 minutes if you're working quickly, and it will help you hone in on your values, set up goals, or review the goals that you already set, and then make sure that you're prepared for the next quarter. So go ahead and get that workbook. You can go ahead down below and get that. All right. And y'all, I am beyond excited for you, because now you know that you can hit these goals. And if you take the time to write out a really good goal, a smarter goal, if you take the time to schedule out times to get closer to the completion of that goal, And if you are willing to make adjustments according to life during those weekly reviews, man, you finna get everything done, okay? I'm super, super excited for you. I cannot wait to hear about it. Go ahead and tell me the goals that you're trying to hit this year. Go ahead, tell me. Tell me. Are you telling me? I hope you're telling me. Look, anyway, guys, I hope you have an awesome day wherever you are.